Hi, today's a video journal. My name is Joseph D. Nieves from San Jose, California. Today's date is June 1st, 2023, 9:04 p.m. Well, Kaiser Permanente is getting, kind of, the counselors at Kaiser Permanente at the Crisis Call Center, Patrick, Luba, uh, yeah, Mantika or Shika or Mantika, and other ones. Well, it's the same thing at Kaiser Permanente. I always check in, like I said, check in. Like I gave my wrist shot, uh, the 50 milligrams on Monday, but I'm thinking about going to about 37.5 because the Risperdal is shutting off my emotions, so I can feel anything and all that. So sent it here. Uh, for example, let me get my backpack. Yeah, they wanted people wanted me to take off the my picture of Ricky Martin off my backpack. So yeah, it's not going to happen because it's the same thing here. I don't know what happened on that. My only guess it was probably the psychic reading, all that, and so sounds like PD believe sounds like PD believe it may have something to do with the psychic reading I took in '93. Same thing here. They try to make second reading parts in September 11th and all that. Only thing I knew, the military intelligence knew. Back in 1982, I had an interrogation by the military intelligence, find out. They believe I was the key, that I know something about September 11th upcoming in 1982 when September 11th was coming up and all that. And yeah, I remember when I was a kid, when I was 5 years old, the psychics gave me a psychic reading. Well, you're gonna meet Ricky Martin, and all that. Be careful because careful that be careful about this because he's gay. And they went when I was 5 years old. All that my future was planned out by the psychic reading, and when I took it, I was 5 years old. And sitting U.S. Marshal Sherry, all that. Uh, it's the same thing here, and yeah, it's the same thing here. They went yeah, through the psychic reading and all that. The psychics did, and but yeah, that. But it's the thing here, all that. So yeah, it's the same thing here. Uh, well, same thing with Ricky Martin, with Ricky Martin. The record company sent Ricky Martin because the, the film studio, the recording studios sent Ricky Martin that they have with his career, which I did. All that, so. But problem with Ricky Martin, he shows up when I get a job in Hollywood. So all that. So this is why I'm on on welfare, on disability, all that. I don't have the money to support myself to go back to work. No, the way they're paying for jobs, all that, it's not enough where I can support myself and take care of myself whatsoever. And being in a border care home won't do it neither. Border care home won't do it neither. Border care home costs about 2,500. Now you live in public border care homes. Well, you know, the taxpayers takes care of that. But it's the same thing here. You don't have much of a social life, and these public board care home, they frown upon people being gay unless you go to a gay public care home where you feel much normal and all that. But on the truth, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if it has to do with the psychic reading or what. I don't know. What? I don't know. I really don't know. I miss Ricky Martin a whole lot. Yes, I do. But like I said, because he really stood up for me. He stood up against. He really stood up. He really stood up. He really stood up for me against my family, my parents, all that. But my sister was yelling after my mom after my mom was dying of cancer for a whole year. My sister Pat was putting down the rules on that. If I screw up once, I'm throwing out the house. She changed when she got the power of attorney. Uh, Sitting here, she was yelling at me, even though she was screaming over my mom. She yelled at me, very very strict with me, all that, and very good controlling. And this is why Hollywood did the wrong thing for me. Hollywood did the wrong thing for me because they should give me the money for the job. Well, the lawyers didn't want me to go to Hollywood. They wanted to take the money and stay on psychiatry meds for the rest of my life. These were criminal attorneys, very very shady attorneys. All that they wanted to sign my rights away and all that. So you know, I agree about that. But like I said, I'll probably at the security booth at the arena. I'll send the Rick Martin a card or the Christmas card or whatsoever, all that, and getting down my personal information down, all that. And you can do that you go some arenas. You can stop by the security office and give him the card to him, all that, or a letter or note. If you leave a note, that's much better. All that if you leave a note. But the problem is this part of this perception, reality of this. I don't know. He said Reborn said you're friends for life if you know him and all that. I really don't know. Also I know if I get a job in Hollywood, he shows up. All that and all that. So he shows up, and I'm trying to get a job in Hollywood and all that. But like I said, it's working in Hollywood is a doggy dog world, and that's what it is right there. But I'll go into another subject about that too. Uh, there's always job position. Just liberating writers is very hard because if you're a writer in Hollywood, uh, 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 literator company agencies won't hire you because they think about their other writers, and I remember that these were regular folks when I was writing online for novels, writing my own books. Another author took over my books, all that, and it was supposed to be mine. Where I had $3 million contract with publishing companies that would write my own book with my name on it, but no, those criminal lawyers took that away from me. Something that's what the news American news stations said also all that. I don't know. It's just I'm stuck on welfare. I'm probably on welfare the rest of my life. Government assistance the rest of my life. I'll be on welfare the rest of my life because I won't able to survive without it. Anyways, that's about it. I'll get more detail about Rick Martin and all that. I know I miss him a whole lot. People wants me to take the picture off, uh, of my backpack. but leave the September 11th picture on my backpack. RoboCop picture on my backpack. My book German's on my backpack. But everyone wants me to take off Ricky Martin's picture off my backpack. I don't know why. Some reason they want me to take my picture of Ricky Martin off my backpack. Oh yeah, that. The World Trade Center, the World Trade Center can stay on my backpack. That's okay. Robocop stay on my backpack, and my book German stay on my backpack. My family on my backpack can stay on my backpack, but no Ricky Martin on my backpack for some reason. I really don't understand that neither. Anyways, I'm running out of time. I'll talk to you later. I hope you have a good one. Bye bye.